Well, this is gonna be a... I'm gonna pull a bunch of shards, basically. But there will be a little bit split. But before that, come here, Scald Eye? Not Scaled? Scald Eye? This is our fusion plan, this is how we do it, and this is the reason why this video exists. Because we need to do the summon rush. Only the first stage, and then the rest just, you know, you kind of just gonna go for the rest. And gonna have to waste some stuff here as well, which I'm not a big fan of. But you need to sort of spend at least in one of the summon rush in order to get 100 fragments, or I think you can spend like gems later on to sort of, you know, keep collecting some fragments if you miss some. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 accounts we're gonna pull from. So I am. These are basically my alt accounts, and instead of, because we're only going for the first stage, I'm thinking, you know, I kind of wanna. I obviously want to pull more than just, I don't know, 10 or whatever it will be. I'm actually not sure how many it is, and we're also gonna put the volume a little bit up on all on all accounts. There we go. Boom. All right, let's go for that girl. We have 5 shards. We have Deacon. I mean, yeah, we have about like 5 to 10 to 15, I think, from different accounts. And look at that. Oh my god, need to freaking do this as well. Yeah, these accounts are basically sort of collecting dust for the simple reason that as soon as they reach level 50, they're kind of thrown to the bin, I guess you could call it. Yeah, because I'm basically just going for the, what do you call it? The Chronom? Yeah, that's the guy. We could also pull not just ancients, we could pull the rest as well. You know, if we get something, we get something, and if we don't, it's cool. Most of these are, I feel like, close to Mercy. We haven't pulled a legendary in a while on these accounts. We don't usually pull on these accounts anyways. Let's go, why not? I camped him, boom. Probably not gonna pull the primal, because that would be kind of fun to just keep for another video. But it's not like, these accounts we don't really play with. On the ones that are not level 50, I try to actively play a little bit more on, but the others, yeah. There'll be a giveaway or something at some point. But until then, there's gonna be accounts for pulling shards, and no, I have not spent money on these accounts either. Okay, that is the first account done. I'm actually gonna go to this, and then boom, here we go. Should we do a temple here? Should we? Okay, let's go. And we cannot pull the 5, of course. We can also pull the 5, I'm gonna just do this. 5 void shards. An epic Jotun, and then a bunch of blues. Boom, bam. Okay, thank you. And the void shards, Hecaton, Akemptum, let's go. I want to avoid pulling voids on my main accounts. Hopefully the rares will be enough. Or I mean the ancient shards would be enough. And if they're not, I think we're gonna pull mystery shards. Probably not gonna record that because this video is basically just for cracking some shards. Armormind Skeleton, or whatever it's called. It's a sort of what's it called, fusion. Reliquary Tender, really nice. Cool. Okay, second account done. Here we go, third account. Let's do a temple. I'm gonna bet my, yeah, of course we'd have to. Yeah, let's spend it. There we go. Rare attacks, epic. Melga, not sure who that is. 2x for Deacon. The new Argonite sounds really cool though. I also believe isn't she sort of PvP related? Yeah. That is the Ancients. We have 2 Voids as well. So let's pull a Hecaton and a Senna. Thank you. There we go. Nothing fun there. And then we have this one. Again. Because, right, I'm just going to double check. She is... Hero reduction. 45 strength. Attacks all enemies before attacking. Remove. Have a 100% chance of transferring all debuffs from all allies to all enemies. Really nice. Attacks all enemies has a 100% chance. I'm saying 100% because booked. Also has a 100% chance of placing True Fear for 1 turn. Block passive. Really nice. Before the start of each enemy's turn, decreases turn meters of all enemies by 5%. Does not work against bosses and their minions. If there are multiple champions, yada yada yada. Enemy ignore defense effects against this champion are decreased by 50%. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Ah, man. Spirit? Really? Fuck, man. Can we stop you? I feel like because they've started with these, we're gonna see a bunch more of this. Increase spirit ally speed. Ugh. I don't like it. Do we have... Yeah, we do have to buy space. Fuck it. There we go. Pull it. I don't think we've pulled any legendary on this account. Could be wrong. A rare tax, boom. And then an ancient shard. I mean, void shard. Nothing. Okay, now, when the boring stuff is out the way, let's pull this. Let's see. We kind of have to go for. Let's see. It is lagging a bit because we have 5 frickin', you know, accounts right now. So 2,050 points, and that is so you get 20 per. Okay. Yeah, I mean, let's start with the ancients, and then go from there. I honestly think, yeah, she's kind of cool. Grand Oak is also nice because of the ally attack. But he doesn't have a reviver, right? At the start of this champion's turn, place a buff on each ally for 1 turn, depending on their type. Cool. Increases ally speed in dungeons. Damn! Now that's a better aura right there. Holy crap. Fills the turn with increased speed and then removes all debuffs from all allies. So it's a cleanse and a increased turn meter. Ally attack. I don't know. We're gonna go for this. And do we have a Deacon +4? Yeah, I think we do. Let's go to that. Let's do that. All right. We have some space. Here we go. Yeah, I told myself to not pull at all. Just save and hoard a bunch of shards. But I don't want to rely on buying the fragments later. So I'd rather just do this, I guess. I'm not sure about the Mercy on the main account either. But it feels like it was a little while ago. I don't remember. We pulled this chick here. She's level 60 here. I'm not sure if that was from a sacred or an ancient shard though. There we go, another temple. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to pull all ancients. My math is pretty bad. Rare attacks, nice. Love to see it. See, oh my god, I feel, oh, dude, we need to spend, we need to pop way more than I thought. Ooh, I don't like this. Epic, and then a bunch of rares. Are we gonna land a legendary, or is it just gonna be a bunch of blues and maybe 2 epics? Yikes. Okay, how much points is that? Okay. Hold on. I'm actually gonna do some math here. I'm gonna be mathing some stuff. If we pull, how many sacred shards do we need to pull? I kind of. So wait. So that's one is 500. Ooh, we kind of have to pull a couple here. 4 sacreds is 2,000 points. Okay, so if we pull 3 sacreds, that's 1,500. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm gonna pull 3 sacreds. I don't like it. Yeah, no. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm honestly not looking at the 25x or 20x because it's kind of like it's not gonna happen anyways. So another Creodon, I believe that's gonna be a +4, so that's 1,000 points. Let's pull one more. Legendary? No. Oh, look at that turtle boy, Galapo, and then come to think of it now. Oh, there it is. GG. Come to think of it, we didn't pull any mystery shards. Which is kind of stupid, I think. Hold on. But they are also like, what are they? How many points are those? 1. Yeah, no. If we pulled all mystery shards, it would almost land us 1 sacred. And that's fine. That's fine. I didn't really expect much from this. The key here is just getting 5 pieces of fragments. That's basically it. Guys, are you going for him? Love to know. He's kind of... I kind of like him because, I don't know, Ogryn tribes... Let's have a look at my Ogryn tribes. We don't have... Dude, whoa. I thought I had... What, really? Holy shit, dude. Wait a second, let me double check this. What's my Ogryn tribes on? 63. Done that with full epics. Kind of. Damn. Kind of impressive. Yeah. Well, my Ogryn tribes is lacking like crazy then. Holy crap. Yeah. I thought maybe I mixed this up with Listerman. Yeah, I probably did. Because we have a couple more. Wergum card just got a buff, by the way. That's kind of cool. But yeah. Let's actually go through his kit before we finish off this video. He does sound kind of interesting. A lot of content creators out there is like, oh my god, must fuse, need to do it, not fuse, but you know, need to get it. The A1 attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit restores all allies destroyed max HP. Really nice, but amounts equal to 5% of the total destroyed max HP. Each hit also heals all allies by 5% of this champion's max HP. A2 fills the turn meter of all allies by 25%. Really nice. Places a 50% increased attack buff and a 30% increased speed buff on all allies for 2 turns. Also, very nice. Then, the AoE revive here, books down to 4 turn, is really nice. Revives all dead allies with 50% HP, 50% turn meter, places a 60% increased defense and a strengthened buff on all allies for 2 turns. Passive. Whenever an ally is killed, heals the champion by 25% of his max HP and fills this champion's turn meter by 25%. Also heals all allies by 10% of this champion's max HP and fills their turn meters by 10%. Increase ally speed in all battles by 20%. Not just... Oh my god. I'm blanking here. What the fuck? Magic. Thank you. Oh my god. But all. Really nice. He's gonna be very helpful for me in Faction Wars Hearts. And we're actually... Just a little bit of, a little bit of an update here. We are 923 stars out of 945. We got a little bit on the Battle Lords here, thanks to, if you're struggling, I'm gonna show you guys a champion that helps me out quite a bit right now. It is... Where's Battle Lords? Right there. This chick here, okay? Ursula the Mourner. Well, also, I mean, not just, I mean, we have the, like, what was this guy? This guy? Rosh card, is it? No, what the fuck? No, we don't want to sell. Hello, Septimus, dude. His damage is insane, and we've seen him in PvP. So I'm thinking like, man, should we try this guy in PvP? Huh? I would love to know. Because when we tried him out in Faction Wars, I'm like, holy fuck, dude. This, I'm sorry, this, damn it, no, hold on. Grants an extra turn and resets the cooldown on this champion's Holy Sword skill if the target is killed. Imagine if you have a bunch of damage, boom, then do that, and then boom, and then boom, and just, you know, a bunch of booms all over the place. Sorry. Holy crap. Oh. But yeah. Oh my god. Ursula helped me out a lot. And the thing is, I think I looked at this. I don't know when, because now she's ascended. But when she's not, hold on, let me check here, because this fucked me up. We have a, yeah, okay, here. Yes, see, dude, when I looked for a reviver, okay, and I'm like going through the battles just as I'm doing right now, and I'm like, oh fuck, we don't have a reviver, bro. We don't have a reviver. This is so misleading. I guess you have to go into this. Hold on, if we go Banner Lords, we go down to Ursula here. Yeah. So I didn't look at this part. I looked at the tavern as I just showed you, and when she's not ascended, the skill is not going to be shown. So I'm like, man, we don't have a reviver. And I'm like, motherfucker, it was hidden all along. So yeah, it's a 5-turn, but in Faction Wars, having a revive, especially when you're struggling, because you need everyone alive to, you know, to get the 3-star, it is very, very helpful. So yeah, now we have that, and now we're definitely gonna clap. I believe, yeah, we're gonna do the whole Faction Wars for the Banner Lords, dude. I'm going on. Is this a shard pulling video, or is this a Faction Wars video? Banner Lords almost done then, and then 3 stars on the Orc Crypt. Oh, dude, Orc is just, it's a struggle, and then Demon Spawn. Those are the sort of, that's where I want to be like, okay, I want a legendary. I want to pull legendaries or really cool epics in these factions, because this is where I'm struggling. I want to be done with Faction Wars normal. All right, that was my little bit of a rant on the Faction Wars. But yeah, if you're going for this guy, Khmer, I think he's such a, I mean, a turn meter booster, a healer, and a AoE reviver. You know, nice, really nice. Cool. Guys, I post videos every day. If you like this sort of content, let me know with a like and subscribe. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time.